Banter.
Hello everybody, welcome once again to Football Banter. This is another episode of Football Banter and we're here to deliberate on things happening in a beautiful game. And once again I have with me, to my far right, I have Alex, the Arsenal fan.
For life.
For life, yeah. I see have the creation, Odio himself, a Chelsea fan. I have Guame here and I have Ebuka. Ebuka is a hot Barcelona fan, a die-hard Barcelona fan. My name is Chuks Adiele. I'm your anchor for the day, or you can call me your host. Yeah. Thank you. So let's get straight into the action. Okay, I want to bring it back home today. Talking about Victor Osimhen. Yeah,
star boy.
Yeah, star boy. You know, when I see how the guy shine this last season for Napoli.
They wash the head well.
And they tell you the guy gave everybody mouth. The guy was the talk of everybody now. So you see as the guy. In fact, I just say. Chelsea, they took head for Osimhen.
What is good is good.
Chelsea, they took head for Osimhen. But
we like good things.
When I discussed with someone, they said
they never even manage the one way they do.
Even PSG want Osimhen. But people, they say Chelsea go kill Osimhen career.
Yes, no.
That Osimhen should go to PSG.
He should never go to the two clubs.
He shouldn't go to the two clubs.
Never even go to the two.
The two.
Okay.
Because I would advise him. He should not go to Chelsea.
May not even go Chelsea. May not even try.
He's bigger than Chelsea
Make
right
him
now.
not try.
About that, he's even bigger than Chelsea right now.
His
level is more than Chelsea
right now. There's only one team in England that has won all the trophies twice, and that is Chelsea.
How? Twice. All the trophies.
All the domestic trophies.
That team is not
I get that before. I get that before. No be property.
But even if you want to talk, Man U never win out twice before. Win all the trophies twice.
But
Liverpool.
the thing about the team is that
the one where they want to use and do.
Manchester
United. Where they now?
No. I understand.
They'll go find out
because Osimhen na Nigerian and my brother, I want the best for him. He's the best to me. He's the best player in Africa right now.
He's
the best African player.
Yes, he's the best striker now in Europe.
He's not even striker. He's the best. He's the best player. He's the best African player.
In other words, you are saying that he's not fit for Chelsea.
Right now,
he passed Chelsea.
Right now, Chelsea is not
the
club.
Chelsea is not
the club. And we advise Osimhen to go to a team like Bayern because they don't have a striker.
Yeah.
They only have Choupo-Moting, and Choupo-Moting is not match.
I would agree with you.
It's not match.
I would agree with you because I would not want to see my countryman.
So far, exactly. See
if we are talking about
Timo Werner, did you see Timo Werner? What did Timo Werner do? Timo Werner go back to Germany. Timo Werner
even if Chelsea win the league next season,
Chelsea no fit win league. In fact, Chelsea and Manchester United dey swap position.
We want to analyze the problem. Havas is a German that does not play like a German. First, now you now put him in a team that does not have a 9, of which the club and everywhere he has played, he plays behind a striker. And you're now playing as a striker. That's not his natural position.
Yes.
Look at him at his natural position. He delivers, right?
Yes.
Now, you now play him out of position without a striker and you expect him to deliver. There's no two with two rubbish coaches. When he was under Tuchel, he delivered, true or false. He brought us the trophy.
League, yes.
You understand? That was a good coach. Now, you are not playing somebody out of his position with somebody that is not a good teacher.
It's unfortunate because this case is a case of waterway
but that is unfair.
Osimhen
can come to Chelsea and Chelsea will play where they will go and win the league, but I don't want that.
Bros, forget who won't give
the pass.
No. He can get
Enzo is a good passer.
Enzo is a good
but because okay, if Chelsea win the league next season, then the other season will not go to relegation. Then my brother will not be suffering.
Which excellent player do you have?
No level. Because they come back. Once
you sign for Bayern, you don't already get it. 80% chance of winning the Champions League already. When last year Nigeria win Champions League?
Say about this.
PSG.
Let's keep the whole sentiments aside. I understand that Chelsea is passing through a very dark season right now.
Baba don't agree.
but it does not mean that he can.
No, I agree with you for
We
that
can
basis.
bring. We can. We. Oh, that's one thing about we Chelsea fans. We
agree.
accept when we're down.
Yes.
We always accept when we're
Nah,
down,
true.
and when we're coming up.
You cannot
we always
shame
come
the
up.
shameless.
You cannot shame.
He that is down,
and
he's
history has
fair
held
no
it.
fault.
And-
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know say Chelsea fit humble.
And wait,
like
wait,
this.
and
It's
history.
so they
Wait,
speak
wait.
grammar.
Now the first-
Chelsea will know say if they won't play match like this.
Now
If we hear go everywhere.
don't
Now
forget
the
it's that
first
way they
Chelsea
say
fans.
play match.
Now the first Chelsea fans.
Baba, I don't know say they be humble
the
like
way-
this.
the way-
Hey!
the way this-
Actually, not
You people are not
the way
used to
Arsenal
humility.
fans-
The way this
They're not
my,
used to
the way this my
You know,
brother
it's
is,
people that have not won.
the way he's interrupting me,
They don't
the way he's
understand.
interrupting
They don't
me,
In
the
other
way
words,
he's interrupting
when they
me
win it,
right
and they
now.
start understanding.
The way he's
No, now
interrupting
we
me.
When you have
Cup,
never
and
been a
which cup they say
champion,
they
when you
win.
have never been a champion in the Champions League, we don't
I
understand.
know they lie.
So okay, you know the thing about it is that first, UEFA champions do not shout.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Abi?
that's why you see that I don't. I understand you have gotten there, but you've not gotten it. So when you get there, you become like my brother.
No be lie.
Okay, you mean Ebuka is
But,
calm.
Yeah, it's
but you
calm,
agree
yes,
with me
Champions
that
League.
Chelsea has never been
looks
calm
calm.
like
He
this.
has the loudest
You
voice.
really don't
This is the first
understand.
It's not easy to come back from crisis.
No,
Even
but
if Osimhen will no carry
but
am.
wait,
You
history
don't
has held it.
understand.
Listen to me, history has held it that anytime we don't do well,
The next season,
next season we carry the league.
No
Yes,
wahala
that was
na,
time of
we dey work.
Abramovich.
So in other words,
That was the time
Chelsea
of
won.
Abramovich.
One way or the other.
And Abramovich management was fantastic.
Yes.
And the people that were there that made all these things possible, they are no more there.
In
in
as
other
much
words, as
as far as
Abramovich
I'm
no dey now,
concerned.
Todd Boehly time now, as per say Abramovich time, the next season they'll win the league.
I said-
Todd Boehly time, the next
I
season
said-
they'll go
I
on
said-
relegation.
Bolly, we
No,
want
no,
to
no,
turn
no,
Chelsea to
no,
Hollywood.
In as much
Hollywood club.
as
I said history we have. I said just
in as much as I don't know the English one I wan use. The people wey dey there now still dey there. We no level.
please. What I try to say is that we don't have good
Even na
players.
like more na side. Wetin name na that?
Wait,
coach wey
are you
dey
trying to tell me that
Porto,
Chelsea
wetin
do not have good
Pochettino.
players?
They don't sign already.
They don sign am.
Yes.
Dude, what are
The
you
guy
trying
don
to
dey
tell me? Are you trying
recruit.
to
They
tell
don
me
start
that?
that by buy.
They don dey buy.
They don start
the
am
one
by
wey dey
selling.
buy.
But una
The
don
one wey dey
say
una.
all the people wey other people dey chook eye, una don dey chook eye.
Wait, Chelsea is actually clearing their house.
That's
Which
it.
is
Una
very
more na
sad.
say one for
I only
us.
have a
With
problem
the
Wetin
with
the
the
name of that
management.
player wey
Which one are the
wey
first?
call you to this thing? No say una dey
Don't
always
give una
say.
Jorginho, we na manager.
No, but if una dey always
I-
They no sabi use the player wey dey try.
And you're never supposed to
No,
be
we
close
go
to
give Chelsea
Chelsea fan because how will your season be going well?
Well, they
all
come
of
go
a
sign
sudden you
Jorginho.
sign Jorginho. He brought Chelsea ballop.
Na so the
Everybody,
serious
no,
about it.
it's not even about that. Everybody understand that in the game of football, right?
Now
You
they
need
wan
to
sell
have a
Jorginho.
backup.
They wan
You
sell am.
understand?
wan sell
Jorginho,
Jorginho.
wait now. This
They wan
same
sell am
Jorginho
now.
wey you dey talk say no be good player. No be help una carry Champions League.
It's not the same Jorginho that scored
Jorginho is
against
a- I did not
Southampton.
say it's the
No,
When
no,
we
no.
played
Yeah, he's-
Southampton.
No, wait
Arsenal
now.
now.
You are
He played
talking
well.
about this same Jorginho you are talking about. You know easy to make team for Brazil.
Jorginho is good. No, he's
Yes,
an-
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Jorginho
So
is a bad
He
player.
plays for Italy.
in
Jorginho is
football, you
Italian.
can't take
Yeah,
away
he
those
plays for
records.
Italy.
He's a very good player. So that's why I'm saying that if you have that kind of player in the bench and you are not using him, do you understand?
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong for a coach and a team that sees the potential in such player and signs such
We
player.
did not say Jorginho.
And that is why I'm saying they are doing
offloading.
offloading now. So
Yes,
we
offloading.
can identify some players.
Yes, but I
that are
did not
good.
say Jorginho is not a good player. What I was trying to say is that Arsenal collected the jinx from Chelsea small and spoiled their league.
Okay, in other words,
Jorginho was with the jinx of Chelsea.
That's
Then
what
he
you
brought
did.
it to
At that moment,
talking
there was
about
players,
this,
and we
but
had
the
a lot
luck
of
was not
we had a
there.
lot of
Okay,
challenges.
guys,
I always tell you that
Guys.
this player is not supposed to win.
guys,
The-
talking about jeans, talking about jeans. Are you trying to tell me now that Harry Kane is jeans
Oh
in
my
Tottenham?
Jesus!
my
Why
God.
did you go bring
why
that?
did you
See
go
now,
there?
let me
This is
speak
not
let me speak
that-
about
that-
Harry Kane.
Tottenham
You
is
see Harry Kane.
Tottenham is jeans.
You see Harry Kane. Let me talk about Harry Kane. Harry Kane is one player that I admire so much, but I feel his pain. But I don't think he's also still sensible.
He's not feeling his pain.
He does.
You are
he
not
has,
feeling it.
he has, you know the English people have this mentality that we're playing for the motherland and
Yeah.
we play for the mother and everything. This same Kane that almost every season 30 plus or 30 at least 30 goals.
The guy they win golden
And when
boot now.
their
He
team
dey
is
win
not even playing
He
well.
wins this thing and all. He has an opportunity to go to Madrid, say no, he wants to do it for the motherland. Now, let's just talk about him. This is a player that has been there for so long. He has a teammate like Eriksen. Eriksen.
Kai Walker.
Walker. Vardy.
No,
Vardy went to
they played together in Leicester. Not
in Leicester.
Leicester.
Yes. In Leicester. I'm talking about. I'm talking
Okay,
about
all
his
his
mates.
teammates,
His
teammates,
teammates.
yes.
These are players that are not even up to him. But this whole, I'm the captain of England. I have to play for Tottenham. When he's 70 years old or when he has retired for football.
That's when you
I
realize.
agree with you on that. I think that's one thing about English players. there are these kind of players that, you know, sometimes when it comes to football, you can't take away the psychological aspect. At all. There is more to
Very
it.
important.
Yes, do you understand? So, and I won't blame a player who is comfortable, who find himself being comfortable in his comfort zone. A lot of people have the mindset to take that risk of going out of their comfort zone. But if person dey in comfort zone, you enjoy the
balance.
My brother,
my brother, you know ready.
My brother says there, you have to step out from your comfort zone.
All that one motivational.
You mean all that Messi has been winning in Barca? Barca was his comfort zone.
Barca was also Messi's
Yes,
comfort
now.
zone.
Do you know why I said so?
When he went to PSG, we did not see much of
Papa
the
no
Messi
right.
that
Barca
No
was
go blame him now.
For PSG,
Papa
he
no
get
right
other
for
people.
PSG now.
Mbappe no gree am shine.
My question.
Mbappe, you want to first make come
He
on.
dey back at
He left Mbappe to shine.
Exactly.
If Messi want to shine there
go
and take
shine.
everything, we take it.
You see the
Look at what he
all the
did.
assists wey they give him.
My brother,
Small boy, enjoy your time. Look at Messi. Look at what he did. Did not still compete to the Mbappe in the World Cup final and
Football Banter.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Football Banter. So we are continuing from where we stopped. We were talking about Messi. Messi in PSG.
yes.
He leave Mbappe to shine. Just like we said.
doubt that.
No, he leave him to shine. See, if you look very well,
Water pass Gary.
most of the
outside
assists,
the comfort zone,
if you look very well, last season, Messi more
no
or
dey
less
like
had the
Ronaldo
highest
wey dey drag with
assists.
small
He had the
children.
highest assists.
Hold on to this
Rashford no
point.
fit play now.
I dey tell
As
you.
Ronaldo come
When Ronaldo came to, what are we saying? When Ronaldo went back to Manchester United, who was the highest goal scorer then?
Attire.
What are you
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Rashford want to shine, but no, Ronaldo don't want. Why is that when he left, Rashford started shining?
That's
Messi.
because they started playing Rashford.
Motivational speech. Bro, I know we mentioned the name of the motivational speaker for you. Where whisper to Messi, yes, he may go PSG.
He had,
But the thing changed as he go
Bros,
PSG, no level.
let me tell you why
you know why he
Messi
went
went there.
there? There was no
You
time.
know the backer where they do the whole thing for him.
My brother, I want
I'm saying
to
this pass
needed
na
to
Messi
go
dey
I
do
want to ask
for.
one
I dey tell you.
question.
So what are we
Messi
saying?
run after he don't chop 8-2.
Baba move.
He chop 8-2.
He stayed last season after the 8-2 and he wanted to stay in it.
They say they no
He
fit
stayed one
manage
season
am.
after the 8-2.
All of
They
a
say they won't
sudden,
move am
He
since
stayed
he
one
go
season
go
after
there.
the
I don't get money.
Messi last season with Barcelona.
I don't get money.
Messi last season with Barcelona. At least Messi last season with Barcelona. He still win trophy.
Barcelona and Man U, they are going for Hurricane. Now, I believe
But Kane will not go anywhere.
Kane will not go anywhere, but Kane is most
go to
likely
Man
to
U.
shine in
He'll go to
Barcelona.
Man
No, I don't want him.
You know what thing I can say? You know that motivational speaker that spoke to Messi. I dey tell you, if he talk to am, na lie go meet. Forget that way they talk. Baba dey you.
See, you know the worst part? If Arab come now, walk into that, tell that motivational speaker.
Omo, you know say get where you go see rubs, man. Your ideology go change. You go cool down.
Arab money. Arab money.
You go cool down.
Oh boy.
When you go as you go reason am.
Just like one guy tell me say Arsenal na waste of space for Champions League.
Omo, na bomb.
He enter na Maro abi.
Nobody.
The last time when they play Champions League, they collect 10-2.
They collect them too. Abi.
Against
Who know
Bayern.
they collect? Bayern.
Against Bayern.
Everybody they collect.
But-
Wait.
No, wait. You say wait. For this one here,
I collect 8-2.
Arsenal got 10-2 in 2 legs. Right?
In 2 legs, yes.
Barca got 8-2 in 1 leg.
One leg.
One leg.
Imagine
What
if it
do
were 2
you
legs.
think of that?
Imagine if it was
Worse.
2 legs.
Imagine
It's
na
worse.
2 legs.
Still waiting.
Oh boy, na more than half a dozen. No, more than a dozen.
16-4.
What
don't
of
start
Man U that collected 7 in 1 leg?
Chai.
No, that one. You know,
Sorry, how they play Barcelona?
Don't go there.
That one is very recent.
What I try to
That one is more recent.
Yes.
That's why if Eric Ten Hag hear the number 7, he will first
Sure.
share. Because number 1 Ronaldo, hey. Number 2 Liverpool, hey.
Okay, let me
No, you don't notice say you don't notice say if you won't play them again, the formation they
Liverpool
change.
will pay homage to
Even they reason play 3 midfield, they go reason 5, 6.
You just say man you go give anybody number 7 again.
I'm not sure. They will retire that. They will retire that.
Garnacho will collect it.
Garnacho. Garnacho.
You're too big for Garnacho.
The guy
Garnacho.
he's a very good player.
Garnacho.
And he
Yeah, he's a good player.
Do you notice that? Do you notice that when they
100
play?
meters in
Wait. Do you notice that their game actually changed when they were playing City?
Yes.
When Garnacho
When
entered,
Garnacho
that was when the
No, he
pressure
knows how
came.
to play City.
knows
When they
Pressure
won City,
came,
it was when I
yes.
changed the game.
The
He
pressure
gave the assist
came,
for the second
and
goal.
but I don't know why. That's why these coaches they always have a problem. It almost affected Pep in the Champions League.
Yes.
As the pressure was out, Pep sat down on the floor. He was confused.
Sometimes they were not. They were, sometimes when it
overthink a
I will
comes to
not
this
blame
club,
Pep
like,
because Pep does not know
they
how
are
to
not
play
consistent.
against
Man U
against
hasn't
a
been
team that's similar kind
consistent
of
for a while.
pattern.
Yes.
Look at where he used to lose against
for
Conte.
ground that time where
Yes.
Akanji forget
Papas!
himself. He forget himself. He leave ball.
Yes.
When that guy collect
I don't even know what that player was
Akanji
thinking.
village people were
He
shaking
would have
the
just
Calabar at that
squirted
time.
the
You
ball.
know, I've always been
I don't know what
against.
you do that guy. That
You
guy
know,
supposed
I've
to
always
score
been
that goal.
against Pep for winning. I didn't want him to win because of the whole thing about players that he does not like. I didn't want him to win
That is why
Champions
Chelsea
League.
used
But
to win
I
now. There
I
was no
pitied
team
him so much that I actually rooted for him because imagine if it was Inter that carried it. Hi. Pep would have had that attack.
And that English media know how to finish
I'm
anybody
telling
that's
you.
not their countryman.
That's not their countryman,
Yeah.
but they can hype their
Yeah,
countrymen.
exactly.
They can hype their
At the
countrymen.
point, I was thinking the strategy that Inter adopted really worked because they took out.
They
No,
know.
no.
They
It
can
works.
play
They
the
took
same.
out De Bruyne.
They
They
need
took
to-
out
they took
Haaland.
Haaland.
That's why we told you that. That's why we told you that. We expected Inter to play like that.
Yes.
Because if you watch, Conte, Guardiola suffers with
People that don't have pattern.
Playing against a team that plays like
Negative.
that plays the kind of pattern that Antonio Conte plays.
That's what I'm talking about.
But he does
They
not
play
win Antonio Conte. He does not know how to
street
win it.
football.
It's hard.
See, you see,
No
Look
matter
at
how it's-
Jambody.
yes.
Body.
Look at Tottenham.
Jambody.
Tottenham were not good last season,
But
but
they always
all they had
beat
to
am.
do was just to play, just do what Antonio Conte told them to do. And
Yeah,
they
Throw the
beat-
ball to the front and
they
somebody
beat-
yes.
they
that
beat-
brings me
just to find their
to
striker.
this saying
That
that
is
says
all.
that if you don't take your shots, you will not get a goal. Now, the normal Man City we know do
You
the
will tap
pass
to
and
the box,
tap
yes.
tap the ball till it gets to your net.
Yeah.
Now that wasn't working with Inter. Inter blocked every
Everywhere.
angle and everything.
And
so
let-
the
let-
only
we have to
option
give it to
he had
Marcelo
was
Brozovic.
and
That
the
guy is
only
good.
opportunity they had to take that shot was when the goal came.
Yeah,
And
Rodri,
after that, the
Rodri.
opportunity did not come.
That was
That
a
was
wonderful placing.
Yes.
He plays Sam.
Fantastic.
He
Rodri
plays
is
Sam
a
for
player.
that.
He's a very
I'm telling
underrated
you.
player.
Yes,
So
he
if
is.
you don't take
Yeah,
as a
he's very
team,
underrated.
I think every team should learn from that thing. If you don't take shots, you will not get a goal.
Yes.
Quite
Just keep
unfortunate.
it
That was
up.
the problem we
Man,
had in Chelsea.
Yes.
but Pep was really
Chelsea, when they're
under
supposed to take it, Madueke will be running
You
to.
understand?
I don't know where he's going
You
to.
get-
I know he wants to go and give the supporters the
But
ball.
I see how
pressure.
to
What did they say now? Go play now.
because Inzaghi as a coach was underrated.
Sterling should
Yes,
retire.
very well,
Yeah,
very well.
Sterling
Oh,
should
he did
retire.
well.
Somebody should
He
tell
did well.
Sterling to retire.
What, Sterling
Start
for-
doing
for-
Pepper race.
He was shaking hands, she's like,
But that was what he was doing now. Now what did they do before Chelsea
That's
signed
what
him?
they do now.
That's
That's
what
what
they
they
do
do
now.
for
Exactly.
What is that? Now
No,
nobody
no,
will
no,
see
no.
before
The truth about
that.
Exactly.
the kind of
I
I
know
can't queue.
the kind of football that
No,
Master
he's
play
a
makes.
wait.
Fam, who was the highest goal scorer for Chelsea this last
Leave
season?
her, made it they talk.
It's Sterling. Now you want to say your highest goal scorer?
No,
No,
It's not
Sterling.
like
No,
that.
no,
But he
no.
lost more
No,
chances.
no, I understand his pain, but I see Sterling as
If
someone.
Sterling no dey there, una for go
I see
relegation.
person as
Pepper,
Sterling.
Pepper.
Now for go relegation.
I see Sterling as a
Pepper.
player that Sterling can only play when the team is very good.
Yes.
He's not a fantastic
Even that
player.
player won't assign for.
But when your team is performing, you will perform.
Which one? Which player?
Modric
now.
Modric is a very young boy and he has prospects.
There's nothing you can do when team dey they do dey form. If you like, do leg over.
No, definitely.
No, number two, you can't
I
expect
will
players
agree
to. It's
with
not all
you.
players.
I will agree with you.
Let's
on that.
remember the fact that it's not all players. It's just few players that know how to adapt when they go to a new club.
Yes,
It's not all
exactly.
players that
It's
know how
not-
to
it's-
adapt.
and I will
Modric
agree
is
with
a
you
young
that
player
the
coming
team
to
is not
new
formed.
country, new.
You will say the coaches have not been able to
Okay,
manage the players.
okay. Talking about coaches,
Yeah,
talking about
individually,
Yeah.
those players Chelsea signed were very good.
They are
And
fantastic
still very
players.
good. Now they went to the World Cup. Mention anyone that did not do well in the World Cup.
No, talking about
In the
coaches.
nation,
That
that's
means
what
I'm saying.
that means
Team
coach,
now, you
Chelsea
can't
has a
take
very
that
bad
away.
coach. Then
Yes.
Yes.
yes, that's
Yes.
it.
No,
So
everybody
now,
was
Honestly,
challenged.
even we
now
Chelsea fans
talking
know
about
that.
coaches. I
But
want
Chelsea,
to
I
see
will say, sorry,
let-
sir.
let-
what's the comparison between. I know before when we went on break, we were talking about Sir Alex Ferguson, Pep Guardiola, and Wenger. You know, these guys, we know them as top coaches, you know, and so on and so forth. So, what was that argument? You guys were talking about Sir being better, Pep is better.
Sai is the chairman. Everyone knows he's the chairman.
Let him finish.
But he lost to Pep. That's not the
Yeah,
chairman.
you they say when you see Chiamo.
You owe pipe bomb. I dey tell you, go here.
The truth is,
You are talking as an African man.
wait.
What we can do is to respect
Please, let him talk. Let's hear. Then we'll
The
talk.
truth is, I cannot change the fact
Yes.
that I'm a Ghana fan,
Yeah.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Pep Guardiola is the only man that can manage a team. When I mean manage a team,
Pep.
he's the only team.
Just say Pep.
Sorry, Ferguson.
Sam Ferguson.
Yes,
Guardiola.
I'm trying to celebrate, Man City on the other hand.
Exactly.
But when it comes to Silas Ferguson, Silas Ferguson is the #1 coach. Why? Because he's the only coach that will manage a team without spending plenty money.
Bam.
It's a team
And
that you see O'Shea. You see people like O'Shea. Will be playing 2-4. And they will have results. And they will, let me say something again. Do you know? I said something. I said, if Ferguson was the coach of Arsenal, do you know Arsenal wouldn't have overhauled towards the ending of the season by losing that trophy to Man City?
No, his experience. Yes.
But
But my question now to
So I'm just saying,
There's no experience that can tackle a team without a depth.
Okay.
No amount of experience can handle that. Why do you think Pep Guardiola, with all the experience, he still has his third bench is still better than the entire team?
Like how will you have
when you say depth, when you say depth, we all agree that there was a time Ferguson, Man U, they didn't have bench. There was a time JS Park, what's his name?
JS Park.
I say that Park is not good.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not good, but everybody understood that for somebody like O'Shea, there was a time he was playing 2. There was a time he was playing 5.
Even the
twins.
Even the twins.
Even the twins.
Yes.
But
And they had a result. So what are we saying?
Wait.
There was a time James Brown. Is it James Brown or Brown? What's that name?
Brown.
James Brown.
Let me.
Do you understand?
Let me.
Brown.
Okay, I have so much respect for
Ferguson.
For me, size is
but
#1.
but the truth about
Respect him,
Just
Manchester,
respect.
thank God for VAR.
Thank you.
If there was VAR back that time,
Yeah.
someone like Howard Webb will not be calling penalties for
Man-
you see a match Liverpool.
In other words, referees are
Yes!
I'm on the referee.
That's
You're calling Ferguson.
That's why it's
the
Man
best.
U now.
When we put
Ferguson with so much experience lost to an inexperienced Guardiola in 2009.
Messi
Champions League final. I remember.
Messi had to head the ball.
That was Guardiola's
Messi
time.
Messi
was not job.
They say Ferguson is not spending money. He's not spending money.
Do you understand? You were talking about Guardiola. How many players?
His biggest signing was Daniel Alves.
Let's be very honest with you.
His biggest signing was Daniel Alves.
During that time you were talking about Guardiola, we all understood that the team, Barca as it were, had one of the best players then. Look at the midfield.
Okay. No,
Wait now, let's mention players.
Barca has always
Look at Deco. Look at. Do you understand what I'm saying?
very well.
You cannot take those things away.
All those players were not there.
Xavi and the rest of them.
Okay.
At a point, look at the defense. It's not like a chairman.
No, you are the one that
Man U had
everybody
Vidic and
look at.
Ferdinand.
Yes, what
Man
are
U
you
had
saying?
Vidic and Ferdinand.
When it comes to Ferdinand
Ferdinand said at the time in that final, when Messi will be coming, him and Vidic look at themselves.
Who was the keeper?
No,
Was it not Van der Sar? Van der Sar was one of the best keepers. They had Ronaldo.
There was one show that
They had Ronaldo.
But it's another
one show on BT
Van der
Sport.
Sar was the goalkeeper. As tall as he is, Ferdinand was there.
A very short Messi.
Messi scored.
Short Messi.
And those guys were
Left to me.
Messi in yesterday were young.
Let me
Piqué
tell you,
was
in
Piqué
short,
just came
we're
back
all
from
getting
Man
it
U.
wrong. If
Piqué just came back
if you want
from
to
Man
bring
U.
a chairman of the best coach to me in the world,
It's
is
Pep
Ancelotti.
Guardiola. It's not Ancelotti.
It's
Pep Guardiola.
I agree with you.
Pep
Guardiola.
You don't agree.
Ancelotti does not just blow his trumpet.
To an
He
extent.
does not just blow his
People are
trumpet.
forgetting somebody.
He's very quiet.
He's very quiet.
He's performing.
But he will
He's
perform.
doing. He has doing.
Wenger is a
You are
businessman.
forgetting
Wenger
Wenger.
is a businessman. Wenger is there to make
Wenger
money.
is a businessman.
Wenger is there to make money for you.
That is why he's a manager.
Where will you guys place Mourinho? What position will you place
Mourinho, see, okay,
Mourinho,
Mourinho,
yes.
I'll put Mourinho as right
Mourinho is the
now.
hype
Okay,
man.
let me put my first top 3 coaches of all time.
Yeah.
I'll put Ancelotti number 1
Right.
because he's a boss. He has
Actually,
done it.
it's actually good.
Yeah,
Number
I'll
two,
still
right,
give him,
number
but
two
not
right
choose
now,
him.
I'll put Pep. Number 3, I'll put Mourinho. You know why I'll choose?
Mourinho.
I love Mourinho so much, but I'll put Pep over him.
Okay.
Pep has done something most coaches can't do in England, which you said is the most
He
competitive.
turned England
Yes,
to
he's
farmers.
the
Kept
best
on
league in
winning
the
it
world.
and all. Then he has won the Champions League now. You have to
With
give
2
it to him.
different teams.
You know why I put him over Mourinho?
I think Ancelotti has done that.
That one,
Yes,
I
yes,
want
yes,
to
yes.
see
But
the
Ancelotti
You know why?
has never won a
Wait,
treble.
He has never won a treble.
Listen
Yes,
to
that's
my.
the
Guardiola is the best.
Guardiola has
Treble
wait.
with two-
Arsenal, Wenger is number 1.
Listen to my wait.
As
Now,
I'm concerned.
wait.
Number 1
Listen to my.
businessman.
Because he's a good
Yes, man,
manager.
next money
Wenger
for
is
Wenger.
number
Wait,
one.
wait,
Let me finish.
If your club is going down,
Let me finish.
Get to Wenger.
Ah,
you-
you see,
your
let
club
me
will
finish
finish.
why.
Sell his spare parts.
Let me finish why I put Pep over him. Me, I look at the facts. I look at the facts. Pep has treble. 2 different clubs.
Yes.
I give it to him. I can even put him number 1, but actually, let's say I give him that respect because as a young man, he kept on winning till he got changed and all.
Yes, it's
Clubs,
consistency.
He carries this thing. Then I'll pick him over Mourinho because Pep does not play Europa. Do you know what it takes to play Europa? It means that you lose out from the Champions League. He has been consistent putting his teams.
In the
If he does not win
Champions
Champions League, you come back to the Champions League. If you don't come, you come back to the Champions League.
And he keeps
And he
getting
will make it to the quarterfinals.
quarterfinals,
keeps
quarterfinals,
so.
semi-finals.
So-
Me, I know say
So-
Wenger dey my first 3.
Wenger dey your first three.
Wenger-
Another
fan
one,
now.
Wenger na money making coach. Are you, so
Okay,
in other words, you're
man.
trying to tell me
Me, I'm
that
a
you're
business
trying to
man.
tell me
What
that
is my own?
you're trying to
I
tell me
want to
that
make money.
in other words, you're trying to tell me that it's money over trophy.
I'll not be surprised if I go to
Ladies
Kubo.
and gentlemen,
I go to Kubo and see Wenger shop.
we've come to the end of this episode of Football Banter. Thank you for being with us. See you in the next episode. Thank you.
Football Banter.